I'm joined by Bryson Booth. So I know that 12 members of Concert Choir took a trip to Italy this summer. Could you tell me a little bit about that?
Sure. Last June, we took an international tour to Italy. It's usually put together by our Professor Luigi. 12 of us went over to a choir festival called the Alta Pusteria. We got a plaque for participating. It looks really nice. It's all nice and carved. And a novelty hat that looks really small. About 75 different choirs from all over the world participated. It was really cool just to see everybody go and share music throughout the countryside, and we spent about 6 days there.
Awesome. And so I know you had a lot of different performances. Could you tell me a little bit about certain ones and stuff like that?
Sure. After the first day we got there, we landed in Venice. We traveled for a couple hours up into the mountains up in northern Italy, and our venues for where we performed were all over the countryside in that area. So we got our hotel, and then every time we would go to perform, we'd have to travel 30-45 minutes to a different place. Like we performed at a school of music, we performed in a 12th century castle, and just different places like that.
Right. And so I know you guys spent the last day of your trip in Venice, right?
Yeah.
So how was that?
Venice is great. If you've not been, you need to go to Venice.
All right.
It was probably one of the best days of the trip because we didn't have anywhere to be. We could just kind of do what we wanted to do, and that was awesome. So the first day there, we just kind of walked around and shopped and just kind of enjoyed the scenery. And then the second day, our professor signed us up for a walking tour where we just kind of all day walked along the island and learned some of the history.
Awesome. And what was your favorite part about the trip?
My favorite part is just traveling. I love traveling, period. And this is the farthest I've ever traveled from home, and going with all kinds of friends and seeing people who have never really traveled before become comfortable in a setting that is definitely not their comfort zone was probably my favorite part.
Awesome. Thank you.
Thanks.